Me?
You're doing so good.
Okay. Welcome back to the Hit and Get It channel. Thank you guys for everyone who's watched and subscribed and liked our last video 2 weeks ago. Today we played the Houston Texans, and it's about 2 minutes left, and it's 15-30 at the moment. We haven't scored in the last half, but we had all our points. So we shut them out in the very first half, which I personally think is a very important game. A lot of people may oversee it, but I think it's very important because games like these are very, they bring the team together. They
boost that confidence.
They boost that confidence when you have a game like this. Unfortunately, Houston Texans, they're last place, but it is what it is. You have to play the people who are on your schedule, and it just so happens today, the Houston Texans got their ass whooped today.
They got handed to them.
They got it handed to them. But I like to say that games like these are very important for the team. You can work on your weaknesses in game, so that way when you go over the next day, the replays and everything, you can see what you did wrong and you can understand where you're going from. What would you grade the offense and defense of this game?
Well, before adding to what you were saying right now, I feel like it's also maybe good to be able to take risks on teams that you might be able to take certain risks. I feel like maybe do plays that you normally wouldn't do with other teams, and just to kind of see if those plays work. I feel like maybe risk taking is definitely.
Tua did throw a lot of deep balls. He did throw a lot, and he did take those risks. They had a lot of help with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle going deep. Jalen Waddle missed some key plays. That's something that he needs to work on.
Half, yes.
But he also, he scored another touchdown just now. But I think he just needs to. I think he needs to work on his. I think he just needs to be comfortable where he's at.
Or confident in himself.
Tyreek Hill brings a lot of competition.
Yeah.
He brings a lot of that competition. And last year, Jalen Waddle was just catching everything that was going his way. He missed, three balls today, right around.
So do you feel like in having someone as good as Tyreek Hill in the team now, like that maybe, like if maybe there's some good competition there, between
there has to be a healthy competition. When you're in the team, you challenge each other, and that's the only way to make each other better.
Right.
Iron sharpens iron.
Right.
You have to have that healthy competition, but then there brings some animosity because now you got, now I know I'm better than you, and
I guess that's what I'm saying. Do you think that maybe that's kind of messing with Waddle's headspace at the moment?
Man,
with him dropping some of these really
I think it puts pressure on him. I think Tyreek puts pressure on him because he's that leader. He's got that leader quality. I think he puts a lot of pressure on him, and I think by him having that pressure, he wants to do good.
Yeah.
And then so he just so happens to drop these balls, which, a lot of them, they hit him in the hands.
I know, they're right here. And like I said, my perspective, correct me, but to me, like I told you earlier, I feel like whenever he came down with the ball, the thing is okay, hurry and, cradle it and make sure that when you come down and you get hit, then you're going to have that ball secure. But so he caught it in the air, and when he came down, it just came loose. Yeah. So I feel like that was a huge mistake. Probably could have been definitely a touchdown on that drive instead of scoring a 3.
Right.
But I feel like it's things like that we need to, I guess, get better at in order to be contenders and go to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. We are very contender material. We have
right
that.
Now.
Right now we look good. Whenever they took off Teron Armstead, which is our left side, and that's when the offense just kind of started going down.
So that's going to be my next question.
Right after that.
Yeah.
And he's a very key player. and it just shows how powerful one person can make a difference
Can
in
make
just
a
one
difference in the
offense
whole
or one
team.
defense.
Yeah. Because next thing you know, here's Tua getting sacked left and right. Started reminding me of the
Tannehill days.
Tannehill days.
Man.
I got flashbacks.
PTSD.
No. Exactly. But going back to the grading, so what am I grading here? Like the offense?
Yeah, how do you think they played overall? Overall, how do you think they played overall?
I think the first half in offense, I would say I would give them an A. Definitely.
The first half?
The first half, I say offense A. I think they did very well in covering Tua, letting him, be able to throw those deep balls, like you say. I think we did really, really good. What about running game? Do you feel like that wasn't there today, really?
It got better. It obviously with a team like this is where with the Houston Texans, you want to work on your weaknesses, and our weakness is the running game.
Right.
And it got better as the game went on, but I would give our running game a solid B minus.
B minus.
B minus, maybe a C. B because of the touchdown that we ran in.
Right. Oh, okay. So a C would be just. But you're right. I think a B minus is fair. For this game at least. What about offense? Do you feel like you agree with me with an A, or do you think we could definitely? There's still some things that we could definitely do better.
I agree. I would say like a B plus.
A B plus. Okay.
If anything, an A minus, only because there was a series where we threw the ball 3 downs in a row, one after another, and they were all incompletes.
Mm-hmm.
We were forced to fumble. I mean, that was we could have scored that play.
Yeah.
Or that series, but we didn't. And and that it was little small mistakes. Tua threw the ball to Sherfield and hit him right here on the shoulder. Mm-hmm. It's like little small mistakes. You kind of have to protect those little small plays like that. You have to get those, because how do you kill a man? By 1,000 slices.
Oh right? My God, you just went dark on
me. Wait a minute. What? I mean, because it was like a 5 year, because we were like 1st and 20. We went all the way back to 1st and 20, and it should have been like, there was little small slants here, there.
Yeah.
That would have been a 7-yard slant, or a 5 and out right there.
Right.
I didn't mean it like that.
No, I know. I was like, whoa, this went dark real quick.
Wait a minute.
Okay, well, what about defense then?
Defense played well. I give them an A. I give them a solid A because, in the first half.
In the first half,
In the first half. I give them a solid A. That's a team. The first half is exactly how we should be playing every team.
Yeah.
Every team. That's how we should be playing. That's exactly what, the mind of McDaniel is, Mike, whenever he's envisioning a game. You want to shut him out, and we have that ability to be playing like that. Deep balls here, nice good run play over here, RPO over here.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be solid on all grounds, and the defense, they're supposed to be playing like this, So I give them an A in the first half, but this is something they should be playing all year round, or all season long. They should be playing like this. We haven't really had any change since last year. We had like maybe added a couple people. The only change was obviously the big dog, which was Brian Flores.
Yeah.
And he was a defensive-minded head coach.
Yeah.
So that
you could tell. You could see the difference from then to them now.
That's right.
Definitely. I think I agree with you. I think the first half I say an A, but I think the second half, I'm gonna say a B.
I would say B minus. There were a lot of plays that I think it was just maybe trying it out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like with teams like that, especially when you got such a big lead already, I feel like those are times to try things that you probably wouldn't try with other teams.
But I do disagree with one thing. What they did was whenever they took out Teron Armstead, which is our left side, right?
Mm-hmm.
they should have took also Tua out. You know?
Instead of keep playing him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have took off Tua. They should have already went ahead and put in Skylar Thompson. They should have already put him in and started playing him like that. You know, because Tua, he's our guy.
Yeah, he's our most valuable player.
Exactly, and we win with him. It's undeniable. It's inevitable. We have W's because he plays throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
You know, and I think if they were going to take out Teron, they should have took out Tua, and then that's what caused him to be bent over like a pretzel.
Oh man, I was like, oh great, bring on the memes.
Man,
and then the guy, he's like, it's a good thing to be flexible, or whatever he said. I was like,
now that was questionable. That was a questionable statement on live TV. He said it's a good thing to be flexible.
What? Okay.
You know this how? Okay, you know what? We live in 2022. I give you the benefit of the doubt, brother.
Oh my God. What was the other thing I was gonna ask you? Left my mind. Oh, I know. So, what play do you think? What would you say was the number one play?
Oh, number one play. It was on defense when the defense scooped and scored. That's the number one play because they threw it to the tight end. The tight end made a football move, but got rocked. Lost the ball. Xavier Howard scooped and scored.
Scooped and scored.
Yeah, he grabbed the ball and they started running. That was the best play.
You know, my favorite one. I think the play of the day for me would have been. God, you're gonna have to help me with his name, baby. The one that Sam likes to call Goldilocks, Van Ginkel.
Van Ginkel.
I think that was probably my favorite part of the whole thing. Was
the interception.
The interception, him just coming in. Oh man, and he wanted it too. Like he was running for to get a touchdown, and I wanted him to get it. I feel like. I was like, man, that would have been awesome for him to have gotten it.
They were running.
Yeah.
They were running after him. It was like, I'm not gonna lie. If I got the ball and I see all them dudes running after me, down.
Like, you gonna slide in?
Yeah, I'm just gonna knee it real quick, take a knee. Nah, not thank you.
He gonna do this move.
Fair catch.
Yeah. I'm done.
You can't really do a fair catch. Never mind.
I'm just saying. I mean, if you're saying no, not me, I'm done right here.
Take a knee right there.
Well,
man,
I know. Don't get too technical.
When he was running, and the camera was looking, all you just see is these giant players just going to the left of the screen, going from one side to the other, and they're after that guy.
Yeah.
Not today.
No, but I think definitely that was probably my favorite play of the day. And I do agree, I think they should have taken Tua out. Going back to what you were saying, I think they should have taken him out a lot sooner. We can't afford, when we're that far ahead, with a lead, I think we should have just taken him out as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. Just bring in the other guy.
Bring him in.
And then also that gives him play time to, get better and eventually, be a good quarterback himself.
I like him. I'm a big fan of him. I think he does well.
I just haven't seen, I guess I need to see more of him. I know from the plays that you showed me and stuff, but I think I feel like he has the ability to do great, but I feel like he's just not there experienced yet. Yeah. I think he just needs to have a little more confidence.
I think he does well.
It reminds me of what Tua looked like in the very beginning.
Yeah, you're right. I think he does well enough, and Skylar plays between the ears. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and it's the main reason because he's just as old as Tua. And it's a big jump from college to NFL. Yeah, and there's very few players who are very NFL ready after 3 or 4 years. There's it's a big jump. Jalen, what's his name? It's not Jalen Hurts. What's the Chicago Bears quarterback?
You're asking the
Justin
wrong
Fields.
person.
Justin Fields, my bad. Justin Fields. So he had said last year that the game was too slow. About 6 games in, man, they rocked his socks.
They rocked his socks.
They lit him up, and you know, I forget who he's playing, but they said, "Is the game slow enough now?"
Oh.
Yeah. So you know, but it is a big jump from college
It's
to.
it's a big adjustment.
It's a big adjustment, you know. And then Tua even said, "It's like, man, you know, like he didn't know the plays, you know, that when he was in college, they did all the work for him. Now that this is his official job, now he's got to do his own work, you know. So, but it's a big jump. So whenever you come from the college to the NFL, you have to put in that extra work that nobody else is willing. Like if I'm asleep, I'm gonna knock out, but you still gotta stay up and study, you know.
Yeah.
So it takes that little extra. Okay, when I'm looking at this defense, I go ahead and call an audible, and then boom, we can run this play. Or you know, it's a big jump. I think Skyler has the ability to be good.
Yeah.
Just he needs that teaching. He needs that experience, that gameplay with him.
I think it'll work out. But I think, to conclude, I think we sum it all up. So I think we did great overall today. I think we deserve probably an A- for today.
Overall, A-?
Yeah, because we should have blown them out.
I mean, we did the first half, and I think we just kind of let off the throttle.
I think so. I think that's exactly what happened.
But I would give them a B plus overall, plus second half a B plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The win is good, but
it's definitely more exciting, like you asked me earlier, to like have games where it's a close call versus like, oh, I think we pretty much know the outcome to this.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Texans. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
You had one fan in this household, and that was my dad. I don't know why, but he decided he was gonna root for them today.
He always goes against the Dolphins every week, no matter who it is.
Giving me heat, you know, for being born in Dallas and not being a Cowboys fan. And yet my sister was born here and she's not a Texans fan. Instead, she's a Cowboys fan. But just like me, she learned football with Cowboys, and I learned football with Miami Dolphins, and that's what I'm sticking to, and that's what she's sticking to.
That's my baby.
Maybe
my daughters
later.
too.
Yeah. Well, that's you really, Erlen? You feel like you're gonna be a Miami Dolphins fan?
Yeah.
Even if you get married to somebody and they're like, nope, you're gonna be a Patriots fan. You're gonna be like, I guess we're getting a divorce.
I might as well look for another one.
But I think that's all for today,
That's
right?
it. That's all I got. I think the game was a good game. It was a good W. Now, after the game, it's on to the next.
On to the next. Well, thank you so much for watching. This was Hit It and Get It.
Hit it and get it, and don't look back.
And don't look back.